Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? You got the King of Games 98 here, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you would have seen my post from last week. Yeah, right? Yeah. Last Tuesday, uh, yeah. Last Tuesday I made a post on Twitter, on my Twitter account, that saying that when I went to go pick up the Jedi Knight Revan Black Series figure that I pre-ordered, and I went to the specific GameStop store where I pre-ordered it at, I saw this guy sitting there on the shelf, on the little shelf where they had all their specific Star Wars Black Series figures out in the store. And I was like, holy crap, that's the General Grievous Black Series Deluxe 1 figure. And I didn't, walk in there expecting on buying him too and spending a lot more money. I also pre-ordered the Child from the Mandalorian Black Series figure as well when I was there. And then while I was at it, I paid off the remaining balance I owed on the Clone Commander Bly Black Series figure that I also pre-ordered. But anyway, that's besides the point. I didn't walk in there with the intention on buying this, let alone even know that they would still have this. And, therefore I kind of spent a lot more money than I had planned on it. But it's awesome. This figure looks freaking badass. And without further ado, this is going to be my General Grievous Star Wars Black Series figure unboxing and review video. Okay, so, this is perfect timing because by the time this video goes up, Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 will have officially premiered on Disney Plus, and, I really couldn't think of a better time than to do this unboxing and review video of this specific Star Wars Black Series figure since Star Wars The Clone Wars is returning. And since General Grievous played a very big role in the Clone Wars and the Clone Wars TV show series itself. So without further ado, let's open this guy. Oh, you know what? Actually, first off, hold on. Let me show the box. Okay, so this is obviously the front. This is obviously the side. And instead of a random number, it's the letter D and 1. This stands for Deluxe 1. Okay, and then we have the back. I love that picture of him, by the way. That looks great. And the side. Okay. And now, just in case you guys can't tell from these angles, this specific character's box is actually bigger than the average Star Wars The Black Series figures box is. Yeah, so, okay, without further ado, let's open this guy up. Okay. I have to say, this is a really nice box. Wow. Okay, first impressions, just wow. Look at how freaking highly detailed this General Grievous action figure is. And look at his cape. Dude, his cape looks awesome. I love that with this specific Black Series figure, they not only included his 4 lightsabers, but his blaster too. Now, me personally, since I am opening this action figure, and I plan on displaying this action figure in my nerd cave, me personally, I am going to have General Grievous holding all 4 of his lightsabers, because I think that's going to look a lot cooler being displayed than just his gun. But you know what? You do you. That's just me. Oh, that's why he's not. Okay. Oh, okay. They actually have a huge rubber band going around the actual figure, holding him in place in this plastic little tray that I just had to cut. Okay. Wow. Just wow. I mean, look at this. Look at how friggin' highly detailed this figure is. Like, this General Grievous Black Series figure looks like it's straight out of the Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith General Grievous. Like, I would say this is a movie accurate General Grievous Revenge of the Sith figure. Because look, he's got the burn battle marks on his face, or mask, I guess. And, you know, some burn, you know, battle marks, you know, along his legs, along his body. That's just, you know, him in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Wow, this looks so awesome though. I am so glad I bought this figure. Oh, and you know what, real quick, while I take his lightsabers out very carefully, I forgot to mention that this specific Black Series figure, because it's a deluxe Black Series figure, it costs more than the regular price of a Black Series figure. And so instead of like 20 or 25 bucks, this specific, the deluxe Black Series figure was 35 bucks. Or $35, excuse me. So just so you guys know that going into this, that the deluxe Black Series figures are $35 a piece. So they're a little bit more than the average price or amount you would spend on one regular Black Series figure. Okay, so all four of his lightsabers are out. Now I want to do close-ups of each individual lightsaber because I love how freaking highly detailed these are. I don't know if we can get that to autofocus. Alright, well, yeah, these are really freaking highly detailed lightsabers. I love how they look. And what I think the best part about each one of these four lightsabers is that none of them look the same. Each lightsaber is different, which it damn well should be. But, you know, I'm just saying and stating that for the record that Hasbro actually, you know, took their time and care and, you know, put love into making this figure and not just said, you know, oh, you know what, screw it. We'll just give them 4 of the same looking lightsaber, you know, hilt-wise, and make it, you know, 2 are blue colored and 2 are green colored. No, they actually do care, and they went the extra mile to make each individual lightsaber hilt styled differently and its own lightsaber. Okay, guys. Excuse me. Okay, guys, so I am going to attempt to put his lightsabers in his hand. Wish me luck. And then we're just going to do some close-up shots, I guess, of him holding the lightsabers. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this, but the cape on General Grievous is it's made of actual fabric, which I think is awesome. And, you know, because it adds more of a realisticness, I guess, if you will, to the action figure, as opposed to like a vinyl made cape. Yeah. Okay. Okay guys, thanks for waiting and your patience. I just figured it would be easier to pause the video. And without further ado, boom! Look at that. This freaking figure looks amazing. Like, I love this. I am so glad I bought this figure. Look at how freaking cool he looks with the lightsabers in his hand. And you know what? Believe it or not, to actually get the lightsabers in his hand was actually very easy, which I gotta say, for once, was for once I thought that was a really good thing, because for the record, as far as I go with action figures, usually I always have way too hard of a time fitting the weapons into the figure's hands. So, you know what? Good on you, Hasbro, for making this General Grievous figure like this. So now I'm going to show you guys all the articulations. These are his legs, of course. He bends. Look at that. Look at his claws of his feet. That is so... I love how highly freaking detailed this figure is. This figure, you could tell, really is a deluxe figure, and that is why it was $35 instead of $20 or $25. But you know what? Now that I actually opened him and have taken him out of his box and am visually seeing him in person, I can definitely say that $35 was $35 well spent, because I absolutely freaking love how this figure looks. His head turns very easily. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is good. Okay. So I wasn't entirely sure if his cape detaches and comes off, but I believe you can. Oh, okay. Yes, you can. Okay. So that's just good to know, because I was a little curious about that, and I'm sure the viewers watching were curious about that too. So his cape does not detach off, but it does come off. Basically, you just pull it off right over his head without ripping it, because it is made of actual fabric. And yeah, wow, I'm speechless. I'm sorry. I'm just blown away with how freaking good this action figure looks. And the best part is that he actually stands up. Look at that. Alright guys, so that's going to really do it for this little unboxing review video. My final thoughts about this specific Black Series figure: I think it's great if you're able to find it at your local GameStop, or, well, no, I think you would only be able to find it at a GameStop. So if you're able to find this specific Black Series figure at your local GameStop, I would highly recommend to pick it up, especially if you're a fan of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and especially if you're a fan of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the TV show series. So without further ado, my final rate for the General Grievous Deluxe 1 Black Series action figure is going to be a perfect 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next video.